welcome viewers. You're watching NewsX and I'm Kriti Mehta. We go to news from Jammu and Kashmir now, where anti-terror operations are underway in Ghambeer Mughlan area after an intel was received on suspected terrorists. These visuals show massive security deployment in the Rajouri area after a cordon was established. Massive security deployment there in Rajouri as anti-terror operations go on in Jammu and Kashmir's Ghambeer Mughlan area. There's an intel of a suspected terrorist or even more that could be present there at the location. We are getting you the visuals from the ground that is showing heavy security deployment in the area. Ajay is joining us on that. Ajay, give us more details of who these terrorists are that are suspected to be there and how many of them are there.
There were information the security agencies that about 2 to 3 terrorists of Lashkar-e-Toiba, they are hiding in this area, and immediately after this information came to the forces, they rushed to the spot and area was cordoned off. And during the search operation, terrorists those who were hiding in a forest area, they opened fire on the army, and which was retaliated very effectively. Even heavy weapon was also used because the terrorist was hiding in a forest area, deep inside forest. So that's why heavy weapon was also used and retaliation was done. But unfortunately, the terrorists, they managed to skip from that location. But they will not be able to flee from this area, as this area is already under the cordon of the security forces. Jammu Kashmir police, Indian army, and other paramilitary forces, they are on the job to ensure that terrorists will be neutralized as soon as possible. But yes, it's a challenging situation as it's a forest area. Even there are several civilian houses in this forest area. So challenge for the forces is to ensure that they have to neutralize the terrorists, and also they have to save the life of the civilians in this area.
Just stay on with me. We have some more details. In fact, the Indian Army's White Night Corps has confirmed around 11:30 a.m. on 23rd of May that a contact was established with terrorists in the general area of Ghambeer Mughlan in Rajouri during an intelligence-based joint operation conducted along the Jammu and Kashmir Police and CRPF. Firefight ensued and a cordon has been established effectively. Ajay, also give us details about what the current situation is there right now.
Yes, as we know that operation was started tomorrow, yesterday at 11:30, but late night even forces they were on the job too, and area was under the cordon, and in the morning with very first light of day, the operation was once again resumed by the authorities, where senior officials of the Jammu Kashmir Police, Army, and other forces jawans, they are on the job to ensure that the terrorists will not be able to manage to skip from this location. Because as I said that these terrorists are basically Lashkar terrorists, and they must be planning to carry out attacks in the Jammu and Kashmir. But before they carry out any attack, they have to be neutralized. That is what the forces are ensuring on the ground.
Right, Ajay, are there also operations that are continuing as of now when we speak? Because visuals that we have are only showing security deployment. Is gunfight still underway, or when are operations expected to resume, if not yet?
Gunfire between terrorists and security forces was stopped after the first fire, and terrorists, they basically skipped from that location. Now there is only speculative firing from the forces side, so that if they are hiding in this area, they have to be neutralized. This is what basically forces are doing.